Fortnite is hiding insane collabs, secrets, and so much more in Season 3. Let's break it all down, but first we gotta talk about an emote that players are abusing. The googly eyes emote scales depending on your outfit, so a skin with normal eyeballs looks fine, but someone like Peely looks ridiculous. It's especially true when you put this on tuna fish or the demo gorgon. I mean, what even is this, Fortnite? But a secret that'll destroy sweats involves the kinetic boomerang. It's gone under the radar this season, but I'm telling you, you gotta try this. If someone's hiding in a box, just throw the boomerang behind it, and it'll come right back at you through the wall, eliminating your opponent who had no idea what even happened. There is other ways to gain an advantage thanks to the shadow tracker. It's a weapon that barely anyone uses because it's so hidden. You can't find it on chests or on the ground. You gotta talk to the Peely NPC and he'll sell it to you. Or, thanks to this week's update, you could get it through a perk. Now that'd be a cool secret on its own, but Fortnite went one step further, updating the weapon with a hidden change. Now it fires full auto, making it 100 times better, and it's totally worth picking up now. One of the weirdest glitches of Season 3 has affected the battle bus. This week, people could fire at the bus on Spawn Island, and for some reason, it would change color. We have never had a bug like this before. A simple mistake on Epic's part, but hilarious from our point of view. It's a cool way to get the old F&CS bus back, but you can permanently find a vaulted weapon on the island right now. Everyone thought this is gone, and it wasn't until days later we realized it was still there, just hiding in plain sight. If you go to Nia, Volpez, or Aura's NPC, they don't sell it, you have to eliminate them, but once they've been defeated, you can still get the Twin Mag SMG. But a new weapon is the Cloak Gauntlet that lets you go invisible for a short period of time. We had a Predator version in the past, but it was never able to do this. Yeah, you can hop on a raptor and no one will think twice. I feel like a lot of people just assume it's a wild dinosaur, and speaking of animals, if you're being chased by an angry boar raptor, just use the cloaking device and they'll leave you alone instantly. Another deadly item in the jungle is plants, specifically bomb and stink flowers. They're really fun to use, but only effective if you remember one key trick. The special thing about these guys is that they have aimbot, but it only works if the enemy you're targeting is visible on screen. Once it's lined up, shoot the flower and it'll track the enemy perfectly. Alright, but let me take it back to a few weeks ago when cracks were teasing the jungle biome with Season 3. They made a perfect shape around the map, which lined up exactly. However, there were some other cracks in the distance which made no sense, only for them to vanish in the new season. We were all pretty confused about what happened here. Did Fortnite make a mistake? Were plans changed at the last minute? Well, the answer has revealed itself at Spawn Island. When you're looking at the map from space, you gotta look really closely, but it shows a secret POI that never made it to Season 3. It looks like a crater or an extra location was gonna be here, but they changed their mind. Hopefully it appears later on, but there is a secret area you could visit right now, and it rewards you with insane loot. And I'm not talking about the puzzle temples, I mean Loot Island. Since last season, you've been able to capture this and unlock insane mythics, but it means fighting for it. Well, instead, just go to this secret tree spot and you'll capture the point without anyone finding you. Another trick you can't afford to miss involves job boards. Most of us overlook these things, but if you're in a party, I seriously recommend claiming these challenges. Usually, you can only have one job per team, but if you all do it at the same time, you'll stack them up and you could get a ton of golden XP just for playing. I recommend saving V-Bucks instead because we are just a day away from the next Fortnite crossover. The Witcher is returning for part 2, and this time it won't be in the battle pass, it is coming straight to the item shop. Joining Geralt are two other characters from The Witcher 3, Ciri and Yennefer. These two are iconic and fans have been asking for this ever since Chapter 4 began. Apparently they're dropping June 23rd, so I'll definitely be picking these up with code T5G. I'll say this, you won't catch me wearing a crown anytime soon. They're usually reserved for good players, and it turns out Season 3 will punish you for it. If you have a victory crown and use the cloaking device, it becomes useless. It glows around your head, revealing you to anyone nearby, so you stick out more than you would without the cloak. The funniest part is, thanks to a glitch, it's impossible to drop crowns from your inventory, so this couldn't happen at a worse time. And yeah, cloaking doesn't work against the bees, but there is a better way to deal with these guys. Getting chased by the wasps is probably the most annoying thing in Season 3, yet if you're covered in mud, they'll leave you alone. Now you probably already knew that, but it turns out this also unlocks a hidden feature. While you're dirty, you now have the ability to capture them in a jar so they don't come after you when the mud washes off. If you prefer to drive around instead of running through the jungle, make sure to turn the radio on. There's a secret station used by Optimus Prime and he's voiced by Peter Cullen himself. This week, it updated with new dialogue that talks about Dr. Sloan. He reveals that she's an ally after abandoning the Imagined Order, and she'll guide us into the future. That's not all, because you can head over to the Autobot Temple and interact with the Crystal. I mean, they really went all out with this quest. You gotta applaud the effort, and Epic devs are already being thanked for their work last season. They have now received their usual employee pin, revealing the design of Season 2. This Thunder Sushi place with the words Mega City on the bottom. Pretty adorable, and I definitely won't be on eBay for this tonight. And it looks like Epic's work keeps coming. They're already far in development on a brand new shotgun that's expected to release in Season 3. We don't know exact details other than it's in every rarity except Mythic, and you'll be able to find it pretty much anywhere on the map. What we do know about is one of the biggest collabs Fortnite has ever done. For years they've been working exclusively with LEGO on a secret project, and people have wanted to learn a lot about it ever since. We've gotten so many leaks, from a rope and chain grenade launcher to LEGO bricks in the files we could build with. And well, now leakers are claiming this LTM will drop on November 6th, which is way closer than anyone was expecting. There is a secret involving Midas this season, which you'd only find if you wear his skin non-stop. It came out years ago, was only in the Battle Pass, so you would expect Fortnite to move on, but if you talk to the new Summer Meows's NPC, he has exclusive dialogue. He'll say, "No covert ops, just covert naps." A small reward for any Midas fans still waiting for his return. But pretty much me. The rest of us don't have that kind of patience, which is why we avoid the puzzle temples, cause they take so long. Luckily, there is a way to get in here for free. Fortnite accidentally left a wall at the front that you could break through. It completely skips the first door, and you don't have to sacrifice a blue weapon. The gold door was also destructible up until the most recent update. They fixed that, but forgot about this wall, so use it while you can. Another tip for jungle exploring involves hop flowers. They're insanely useful for getting around, so pay attention to their colors. Turns out the leaves reveal a hidden feature that tells you whether to use it or not. If they're orange, they'll only bounce you slightly, but if they're bright red, you'll go super high. Speaking of airtime, there's a combo that only zero build players can take advantage of. Thanks to the shockwave grenade, you can combine this with the soaring sprints perk, and it's busted. Zero build players are really getting all the fun here. You go flying. And if you love Madcap and own his Crescent Shroom pickaxe, you might want to check your locker. Since the last update, owners of this pickaxe have an unreleased style that they can't get rid of. It's been forced on, and considering it's not out yet, this could mean we're getting a new Madcap variant in the near future. There's also a way to get 2 contrails at once thanks to Season 3's drone drop. A bird follows you as you skydive, really similar to the Ohm glider from Chapter 2. Yeah, you could equip both of these to have double birds in the sky. Another dynamic duo are Fenix and Vulpez. This is an unreleased outfit that's a reskin of Fenix, but Fortnite added a backstory explaining this. Turns out they're brothers with a twist. Both of them are in rival gangs, the Fur Force and the Winter Tricksters. Epic could have easily just made them regular outfits, so the detail is insane. Not every skin's perfect though. Clone troopers look exactly like they do in the movies, except for one problem: they're super broken. For weeks their helmets have been completely stiff, looked terrible when running. It was a mess. Thankfully they have fixed the problem and it's way better now. Some of the clone troopers are free, and while you can't get them anymore, there are free items on the way. A new PlayStation Plus pack is on the horizon with a VV Chroma outfit, and for people on other consoles, make sure you play that Nike creator map for 10 minutes. You'll get the Air Max back bling on June 28th. Something better is coming in the future, and that's first person. And I know I'm sick of talking about this as well, because it feels like we'll never get this feature, except Fortnite just gave us hope. Just a couple days ago, they updated the files, and now there's pickaxe animations and head bobbing when you move. We just gotta wait a little longer, and first person will look incredible. Now we probably won't get it until at least Season 4, but we're already discovering leaks for what else is coming. Fan favorite mythics are returning next season, from the Foundation's MK7 to Zig and Choppy's ray gun. I'll take it with a grain of salt because it's super random, but who knows, maybe Season 4 has a time travel theme that'll bring us back to all the old chapters. Anyway, those are 30 secrets in Fortnite Season 3. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.